Hello, we are live. Just getting in my window straightened out. Got my chat window up right here, so nobody's in. Don't know if I'm going to get anybody in. I'm trying different times of the day to see what kind of viewership I can get. I had an MP9 set up here, and I left the store and came back, and it isn't here. Interesting. But I am going to go ahead and I'm going to change my loadout. I'm getting rid of the Benelli, and I'm going to be using the SR-25 as an assault rifle, and I'm going to go silenced on everything. So and we're going to see if that makes a difference. I have also set the difficulties, changed them a little bit. So I went from realistic. I'm increasing the damage from enemies to very high instead of high. I'm leaving hunger at high. Damage from anomalies, I'm leaving that at high, which is the realistic default. Random anomalies density is high. Tide interval is low, so that is the old tide, so it's 3 days and 2 hours. If you go to very high, by the way, the tide is 6 days, which is redonkulous. So I'm leaving the wear rate as normal. Let's see. Oh yeah, I increased enemy vision distance from high to very high, hearing distance from high to very high, amount of enemies from high to very high, and enemy health is very high, and their detection time is low, which makes it harder. So I've cranked those settings. I don't know what difference it's going to make. If it, I would imagine I'm going to have some troubles. So accommodating some of these things. So anyway, we're going to build an MP9. I already got some mags for it. I'm going to have to get one additional one. And let's build it. We want it silenced. And we are going to want... I'm going to do lasers and lights. Oh, so we have... Oh, okay. I know when they originally put the MP9 in, you couldn't put the rails on both sides, but now we have two sides. That's good. And you have the optional underside as well. And I'm going to put the one under because I think I'm going to go with a foregrip. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, actually, I don't need that then, since we have a foregrip spot. Okay, I didn't know that. All right, we got light and that, and we'll do the red dot. And I need another mag. I do really enjoy the gun overall. So, and I'm not gonna put a stock on it. I'm mostly just gonna probably be doing single-handed, but maybe I will do the stock. You gotta look cool, right? Gotta look cool. Gotta have all the options. I'm rich. I'm rich John Radius now. I'm not poor John Radius anymore. I do have a stashed MP9. I decided not to run the stashed, because I'm rich. Why should I run a stashed weapon? One thing I am going to do, starting this stream, is I'm going to get stashed weapons from the field, which I'm going to get stashed weapons from the field, parts, and I'm just going to accumulate them. And we're going to see, you know, how long it does it take to get to a point where you can build an actual weapon. So that silence, I need to silence my Mosin, which we need this SVD silencer attachment, and silence it. Quite a bit longer. It does not ruin the naked sights, which is good. Got to fill this guy up. I got this guy filled up, and I have one spare mag. Okay. We'll buy that for $21,000. Alright. We'll do that. And let's just get one more cracker just to stock up. And I put 31 aside just to fill this guy up. Let's do this. Stick it direct in the chamber. Fully auto. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, I ran the MP9 a little bit, and you know, it's okay. It's not as good as a shotgun against creepers and fragments. There is nothing as good as a shotgun against creepers and fragments, in my opinion, particularly fragments. But you can get the job done with this, and I do have 2 full boxes of 9x19, so I can be liberal with the use of this. I imagine I might, because I cranked up the enemy damage to very high, and probably I don't know, right? I haven't played it before with that, and you know, I don't know if 150 is a single shot kill anymore at this point. So so this will come in handy, and you know, I don't know, hopefully I can be fast enough on this. We'll see how that works, because I know with enemy damage set to high, you can end up with a situation where you need 2 shots with this. So hopefully very high, not much different on that respect. Anyway, we have a few missions. I don't know what I showed on the last stream, or if I've played this save from on stream or not. I don't think I did. So I have a Peninsula equipment delivery mission, and then I have a forest equipment maintenance, and then I have a couple artifact, or an artifact and a sensor mission on the south side of Pechorsk, which is great. I do remember I had the artifact mission was this one way up top, and I'm just like, I've said it in other streams, I don't like anything north of here. It's just not an interesting map to me after you get north of the town. So I terminated that and re-rolled it, and I ended up down here. So that's the mission where you gotta hit the sensors in the 3 spots and then go in the middle and get the artifact. So, hey, Show Jahan, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? I got my chat window a little bit different, so I don't get distracted by it when I'm playing, because I won't see it. Like, I don't see it right now, but if I turn my wrist like this, that's when I see it. So if I'm not responding, you know, give me a moment to respond. So back to game life. I'm switching my Benelli for a MP9. I'm switching my AKM for a short-barreled SR25, and one spare mag for the SR25, couple spares for the MP9, and my Mosin. So anyway, we're gonna head over to the Peninsula. And I've got everything cranked up. So if you go back in the stream, obviously, maybe not now, but if you go back in the stream, I cranked up. Enemies are very high. Their damage they take is very high. I haven't run that before, so I don't know how many more rounds these guys are going to take, but we'll see. And I did put lights on everything against my normal play because I was, the videos are a little dark, so I might run with lights a little more. I'm still going to turn them off occasionally, but run with lights a little more often. And I'm not playing to clear maps, I'm playing to complete missions. I will loot as convenient along the way. Oh, I like the silenced. That was super quiet. Okay, cops are still single shot. They just lined up for me. Mighty nice of you boys. We'll see what it's like in close quarters as we move on, I'm sure. And Shojahan may not be in anymore. I don't see a concurrent viewer on my stats, but I have a suspicion that lies to me sometimes. Just double checking. I put that up. Yeah. And how long do we got on tide? We got 2 days. Okay, I can do these. They're close enough proximity. I think I can do it in less than a day and a half. So okay, silencers definitely make a difference. I haven't been running with silencers, but they definitely help. And since I cranked up the enemy vision distance and their hearing distance, oh, he saw me. Okay, phantoms aren't any harder to put down. And I don't know, it's possible that those settings that they have, they don't actually do anything. So I could be wrong. Maybe they just haven't, even though the options are there in the game, they are not actually implemented and don't actually make any changes. Who knows? Who knows? This one I will go get, because I have to walk this way anyway. Walk this way. Oh, a visible one. That's nice. Oh, come on. Thought I had the edge of that. I'm not gonna be able to. The damn devs. They just love to ruin the line of sight on everything. All right, let's see how the SR25, the same damage, right? It's 150, so should be effectively the same. I hear fragments up there. And I hear... Oh, shit. I hear a mimic up there, too. Move. Like I said in the beginning of the stream, not nearly as effective as a shotgun. Okay, that should take care of all the fragments. That might be all the mimics up here. Oh, baby crying, baby crying. Wait, come here. Come here. Now, how's durability on this guy? All right. And man, I just love that laser effect. Look at that. That is so damn cool. Look at the... It's got ray casting off the reflection. I mean, that's just unreal. That you won't see that on Quest, I guarantee it. That is so good. All right, we have... I'm going to collect, like I said, I'm going to collect these things. And I just want to see how much we can collect of any particular gun to actually build stash weapon, you know, full stash weapon without any parts bought from the store, which would be super cool. So Jahan, you left me, huh? You haven't chatted since you pinged me. Oh well. I understand. Who wants to sit in a chat room all by themselves? Let's pull one of these out. So this is convenience looting. You know, once you go to a mission location, if there's loot in and around the mission location, it's worth the time to go collect it. But other than that, make a beeline right for your missions. It's amazing. They have like a large variety. Is that? I think that's Spanish music. Like, I don't know what dialect, obviously, but sounds Spanish to me. I could be completely wrong on that. But I suppose they needed to make sure they got stuff that's copied, maybe independent vans or something like that. Who knows? Now we got to make our way over to the forest exit. Which conveniently we'll go over there and loot that house over there. But I will not go in there. They take too long to navigate. Oh, I don't need shotgun shells anymore. Not running a shotgun anymore. Is there ash up here? Oh. Doo-doo-doo. Man, they really fogged it up. Is there... Ah, you just can't see shit anymore. How we doing on... Yeah, What was I left with like 49% on this, or no, 69%. All right. I'm just tracking to see. They do more damage to me now, so. And this was like 63, I think, so. Not horrible. Thank you. All right. Took a few too many hits there, that's for sure. I couldn't see shit. Now, how bad did that take me down, those few hits? Ouch. Okay. Ouch. Don't think there was anybody else in here. Number 18, no thank you. More gun parts. It's awesome. Pretty sure the peninsula doesn't give you any good stuff. You got to get into the forest and or Pachorsk. To get the good gun boxes, because I have gotten in Pachorsk, I've got like SVD weapon parts. Is it a phantom, or he just... Here he comes. See, because they're mostly air. That's why shotguns are more effective against them. Bullets just pass right through them. Okay. Heading over to the forest. We'll get our sensor. What time is it? Oh, shit. Getting to be dark. Trying to think. I wonder if I should just hit the shelter and sleep. I think I might just hit. I just don't want to. It's, well, I might be pushing it, but dark wouldn't be bad in Pechorsk. It's just really bad in the forest. Definitely no viewers on Saturday afternoons. Hey, you know. I looked it up and it said Saturday early afternoons is a good time. But maybe not for my audience. I don't know. Seems like my audience likes weekdays at like 4 or 5 o'clock. That seems to be the best time. Please comment, you know, for those who watch this later. When should I go live that you might be able to join and chat? Because I want to get a little more, you know, interactive community going on. I can't really do what a lot of other creators do, but I can, you know, do live streams, and I can do other games. If you want to see me play another game, or you want to, you know, I'm willing to make that investment. I'm not a big channel, so I don't get free shit, but although CMI did say they would, once I get a few hundred more subscribers, you know, maybe 100 or so more subscribers, they would be willing to give me a key, so I can do a key giveaway. Fall back, fall back. $15 should be more than enough. Oh, come on. How is he not? Damn. I was not expecting them to come after me there, but what? I must have switched it and not known I switched it. My gun stock kind of gets in the way a little bit, so I've got to better manage that. Certain guns it works better for than for others, but this SR-25 is obviously a bit of a problem. And now that I wasted all that ammo on them, Nobody in the crow's nest. Damn it. I can't loot it. I can't loot it. I gotta just go get my sensor up north here. Oh, I was gonna check. Yipes. They definitely hit harder. I think the effect of that is you'll be investing in armor and being at risk with armor. A little bit more than shit, man. And they do see us sooner, that's for sure. That's what the shit? I think there's somebody behind me back there. Yep. What? Okay, definitely a little different. I definitely noticed the difference. Like, no way I didn't drop that guy on that. It seems like damage over distance gets reduced. And they take a few more shots than they would otherwise. I feel like a real assassin with that. I can't imagine what this would be like with like an AKM or something. I'll fill it up after I get out of here. I got him. Maybe it was a bad call. Maybe I should have hit the shelter first, huh? I mean, I think... yeah, the sensor could be down there. That was a fragment. There goes a cop. But this could be an advantage to me. Nope. Yeah, definitely requires a strategy shift. Definitely requires a strategy shift. Two things are requiring me to shift how I deal with stuff. And that is, this MP9 is not very effective against fragments. I've got to figure out how to be more effective with them. With this. And two, you got to hit them a lot more too. God damn, why is that? Let's fall back. Let's fall back. Not gonna die again. That I think you just have to play the same kind of strategy, just a little more cautious. Damn, it's gonna get way too freaking dark. I don't think my dark strategy will work quite as well in this environment. My the damage is just too high. We are gonna sleep until daytime. I love the effect of like the reddish light. Already 100. Sweet. The book stop. So yeah, if you just keep cleaning the same exposed part of the barrel, you get all the barrel clean. I think that's kind of a not cool, but I understand the difficulty of implementing something more granular would be difficult. May as well clean him up, even though it's just a brush. There we go. Nope. Alright, let's get a move on. 7. It'll take us a minute to get there, so let's go 6. And we're gonna need a little bit of food. Still dark as shite. Now, what do we got left on the tide? Okay, yeah. I don't know. It might be tough to get this done by tide with the increased difficulty. It definitely changes the dynamic. I'm gonna swing through over here since I think resource-wise I need to come home with a little bit more. Oh, that's not anybody. Well, smoke him if you got him, right? Yes, please. Going through a lot more than that than with the other settings, with just enemies on... it's not the enemies very high that does it, it's the damage. I was going through a lot less of that ammo. Yeah, it looks like they all cleared out except for that guy. Hello. Alright, we can turn off the lights now. I can't say like the original, when it first came out, you know, people said, oh, don't go around with your lights on and stuff. Even in ITR 1. But I never noticed a difference, like going out with your lights on like a freaking Christmas tree or not. In this game, especially since this release, it definitely makes a difference. Mm-hmm. 8, nice. Hey, that looks like 51. Definitely does. Yep, he's still up there. Alright, I gotta get a move on. So I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get these sensors. This really ramps it up, man. I'm gonna have to play this for a while. It's like a whole, you know, crank up that difficulty, man. Something gets a little repetitive and you skill up your game, just crank up those difficulty settings, particularly the damage. Let's scope them out first here. Scratch one. Ha! That's a distant shot, man. Clear to the corner. Okay, so you know what I'm doing when I get back? This is going in the trash, and I'm getting that instead. It's just not. It's more for medium range. Here's my sensor. Come on. Oh, come on, game. Give it to me. Okay. Just can't go for the head when they're that far. No, there's got to be a couple other people. Now, I should be able to single shot these orb head guys. With a Mosin. But you can't. Don't fall in the water. Oh, he fell in the water. Here we go. Come on, shoot me again. Hey! That's not cool. Walk, please. That's not fair. Those guys, he was shooting right into a reflector and right through it. I have noticed sometimes when if they're right behind the reflector, like almost inside it really, they
We've got
they're able to shoot through it. All right, we're gonna go get our sensor. Is that another dude sitting right down there? This would be interesting to go through the whole game from security level 0 on these settings. I think I'm clear. The other thing I might do is, on that MP9 is get a couple more mags. That's in there, I don't care. I thought I shot you. Yeah, switch this sight, get a couple more MP9 mags. Maybe even put like a real scope on this and then angled. A canted sight. Red dot.
Engage.
Hitting the roof there, buddy. Gotcha. Freaking fragment. Yeah, just no viewers on Saturday afternoon. Interesting. There he is. Nothing in there. Probably nothing in there either. Oh, there's a light bulb. Come on, get. Whatever. Oh, look at that. They got loot in the most interesting of places. We'll loot this up. And get on into Pechorsk and see what that's like. I don't want these guys chasing me later. Ah, shit.
Attacking the target. Mags dry.
-2. They came up on me. Why did it stop firing on? Oh, I only have one left. And I don't much care if I go into Pechorsk at night. He came up here. Yep. Especially since I'm not like going way up into the city either. Up into the town. Okay. Cool. Yeah, let's fill this guy up. Damn, 87%. Empty. Oh, cool. I can get the buttstock folded up and the gun frame folded up. There goes that brush. Okay, where are you dirty then? You dirty little bugger, you dirty girl. Oh, come on. We got fun coming. This guy's like, psh, psh, psh. They're a mystery. You gotta get them when you see them. Gotta put them down when you see them. I want to go in fully loaded here. Alright, we're good. All guns healthy. Still such small number of views. Saturday afternoons are no good. I think I've said that like 4 times now, so. Oh well. This definitely would take a lot longer to do missions with these settings, so I'm looking forward to bringing the game up a notch, right? For some reason, these fragments and stuff, fragments and creep, oh, come on, damn gun. Damn, they take a lot of damage. Okay, another lesson learned, turn on your freaking laser. 14. Let's fill this guy up. I gotta go in there, so I gotta get that guy right there. Oh, empty. What? How many does this have? 24. Alright. I suspected I'd be going through a lot of nine by 19. Oops, wrong one. That's still full. All right, buddy. Feel my laser. Right behind the tree is... Yep, gotta steady my hand on this guy. His accuracy is not that great. Alright, let's go get the sensor. Is it inside? Yep. That's ash. That's ash. Just floating out here. Don't need more than one bullet with this. One minute. One minute to certain death. Seven seconds. Damn. Thought I heard him. Think we're good there. All right, let's get into the swamp. See what the swamp is like with these settings. Definitely 2 shots on those guys. There we go. Where is he? This way. That way. Those are fragments. Three fragments. Well, that's full. Let's go. You know what? Let me try this guy with the fragments. Maybe I'm more likely to knock them down. It's exactly what I was afraid of. Much harder to do. It's the wrong site for that. It's got to be like the dot has to be like right on the top of the orb after you shoot him. Can't be right on it. And it's weird because it shouldn't need to be on top. It should be below because the thing is falling. All right, now we got a bunch more to deal with here. Last sensor's right here. It should be invisible. You can even hear it. Yep, it's right here. I don't think I need to deal with that up there. Let's... Cool.
StreamLabs. StreamLabs.
StreamLabs just notified me of something. I'm not sure what. Do I actually have viewers and it's just not counting? I don't know. Oh shit. I can tell you I'm not liking the this M9 with the fragments. I'm just not. I know the Benelli would just handle them so much better. Shit. Shit. Damn it. They are hardy. They are a hardy fragment. think it's this way. Deep. God, I gotta say, this is like another level I didn't know existed. I never cranked up the damage they take, and I mean, beyond just high. I've never put it to very high, and yikes! I'm definitely going to go back to the Benelli and get rid of this M9. It's just not strong enough for those fragments. Nor accurate enough. I could maybe get used to it. I don't know. Shit. I haven't shot it in so long. Maybe I'm just too used to the ease of the shotgun. I got spoiled. I think the other, yeah. Just down here. When you play on this, I'm definitely appreciating the power of the Mosin and the SR25, that's for sure. And voila, it's here. It magically appears. I gotta wire that StreamLabs up to like fragment noises or creeper noises, so folks can, if I ever do get a chat, folks that want to chat me. I guess I got a subscriber. I think I have notifications for subscribers, which, hey, whoever did that, I appreciate it. Must be in there. Over here. Right here. It's up here, I think. Come on. Seriously? Nope. Come on, game. Yeah. Game's flipping out on me. Alright, come on. There we go. Right here, come on. There we go. How did that not get triggered? I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. Down in that room, right there. Right here. Turn off the light, dude. No. Well, at least I caught a board instead of falling into an anomaly. Okay. Oh shit, game, really? All right. Now the question is, what's the best way home? Came in that way, and I could go down the north side there of the forest, back across the bridge. Trying to remember the way I got up there. Damn, it's gonna be dark over here. Oh yeah, that's right. I went through the peninsula. So the safe way would be back the way I came. How we doing on tide? I actually got armor left, shockingly enough. Now, the question is, should I not go back the way I came? Because that would require going over the peninsula. And I could just go there, jump through the portal, over by the shelter. Hopefully not get killed. I could get killed. I'm going to try it out just to see. I just want to see. I'll probably die doing this, but... let's turn off the light going through. Yes. Crouch. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's closer than I remember it being. And now I need a light. Hello. Yes. That worked. Hurt, but it worked. Now the only risk is the front door. The guy's in the house across the way here. Remember, I turn up their vision and their hearing as well to max. Basically, I'm at the worst possible disadvantage the game can deliver at this point. Stay on the edge. Jesus, seriously? There we go. Wow. I want to see something. Well, I can't I want to damage myself a little bit more to see how far green will take me, because I know green will fill it all the way up from there. I just want to know, is green 100% or is green 75%? Which would be interesting. There we go. Let's start my other project of what complete weapons do we get if we just save all the items, all the partial guns. Put chambers here, or receivers, or whatever you call them. We'll put barrels here. We'll put dust covers down here. Handles up there. Stocks, butt stocks and handles. Awesome. All right. Let's go turn in some missions. These are pretty easy mission spots too. So this is going to be fun playing at this very, very high level. All right, and we are gonna. So, Not keeping magazines. All right. Wow. I mean, it's not horrible, but you will be investing more in, if you play with the everything set to very high as far as enemies go, you will be investing more in armor, that's for sure. And look at that. I must have dropped a mag. Disappointing. I am very disappointed. Nope. Balanced out on the stems, I guess. Just get one green one from my arm here. I got emergency green right here. And I want to put one on my shoulder. Here, here, and here. And then a couple there. Used more greens on that than I have on any trip in a while. So, understandably so. Almost makes me want to do one of those, but they don't last as long as these. And the cost... Yeah. We'll do that. Alright. Gotta get another one of these. Since I dropped it. $54, I'm good. 51, I'm good. I need some more 9x19. No, I don't. I don't need 9x19 because I'm switching back to the Benelli. I think at this stage, this is... Let me go look. Let me go look. I don't know. Gotta look. Let's evaluate. Let's... Oh. I just dropped it at my door? Seriously? Where do I want to put this? We'll just put it right here. Okay, so let's evaluate. I mean, 100 damage, yeah. This is just not sufficient. not sufficient. And this gives me the advantage of not really needing magazines. Yeah, we got shotgun shells here. I put like 15 or 20 in there. So, you know, I can just quick load from here instead of from here. I find it easier to quick load from here. But when I run out of here, then I can go to here, you know, because if I'm in the middle of a fight, I can't take stuff out of the big box or even a little box, quite frankly. I didn't need to spray that much oil. Dang, buttstock is dirty. You need a bidet on your buttstock. We'll do that. If anybody's in, you feel free to chat. You know, I appreciate little feedback. And for posterity's sake, for those watch this after the fact, you know, hey, comment. Is there a game you'd like to see that maybe you're interested in buying and you haven't seen anybody do a gameplay, or you want to see me do a gameplay of it, or is there a particular loadout into the radius? Maybe you don't have time to experiment with your own, and you can't play it as much. You want to see how a different loadout might perform? You know, let me know. I'll go out there and see what I can do. And now that I don't have there. Yeah, this is a much simpler configuration too, by the way. The grab points are further apart. Much heavier load on the vest. And yeah, this works much better. And again, much more damage. I think 100 is buckshot damage, so, right? Yeah, 100 is buckshot damage. And I prefer buckshot for the fragments. And we made it back with 7 minutes to spare. We got Pechorsk, the forest, Pechorsk. Oh, that's an easy path too. Look, go in here. We hit that. We hit, 2 in one spot. Wow, that's the first time that's happened. That's cool. Don't think I'm going to be able to get to that in this stream. But I do want to roll the tide, and yeah, I'm not going to do any of these missions in this stream, but I am going to roll the tide. I'm going to go across the street over here, clear these guys out, and test test a couple things with these new the damage that I'm incurring. Looks like I got 4 hours, but we got 6 hours left, so we're gonna have to sleep twice. There we go. 3 days, 3 hours is the tide when it's set to low. You get some more food. Yeah, so I got brand new armor, and I'm just going to go out and test these harder. More damage from enemies to me. I think we did get a valid test, but I forget what percentages I had. Now I am at, 100%. So we should be able to get an idea of what a medium level engagement is going to damage me. Oh, you know what I was going to do first? I didn't change something I wanted to change. Definitely got to do this. This sight sucks. On this anyway. It probably work well on the MP9 or a shotgun. Something where you don't necessarily need the accuracy, but let's go with a small scope and equip this more like an AK that I would be using. Whoops. Don't need this. Alright, let's go across the street. See what kind of damage I incur. From the neighbors. They're complaining about all the noise I make, so I'm gonna go show them what for. They're rather unfriendly neighbors. Trouble is, this isn't silenced, but see? Shit. Reflector bounced back on me. Okay, got some health. Wow. Noticeable damage on my armor just from that little interaction. See, he's further away from the reflector, so it's bouncing back at him.
Need this. Target in sight.
Doesn't seem to be hitting him, though.
Need this. Firing.
I hate to use one of these bullets on a creeper, but Okay,
Firing.
we got good cover.
Engaging. Changing mag.
Where did he go? Shit. They have acknowledged that that's a bug. Hunters and creepers that are completely silent, so you can't hear them coming up on you. You'll hear them occasionally, but sometimes they're just like, boom, they just hit you out of nowhere. All right, so holy shit, 8%. I would say that's going to be typical. 8%. So out of 10 engagements, your armor is going to last. Yeah, 8%, 8, 9%. So yeah, your armor is going to last no more than 10 engagements, plus or minus probably 5% on each engagement. So 8 to 10 engagements is about all your armor is going to last if you crank damage that they deal way up to very high. I'm feeling like that's not very fun. Because I don't know that you can avoid. There isn't a whole lot of tactics you can undertake to avoid getting shot. Or at least there's no tactic that I have found yet that I have seen anybody demonstrate that you could get away with far fewer hits. That I probably got a few more hits than I would normally, but not that much more. So you're gonna have to, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna play with very high. And let me just show for the end of the stream here. Damage from enemies very high. Nah, high is manageable and good. Very high, I think. Yeah, that it takes it a little bit too far. The vision distance and hearing distance. I think if you crank that up, you're sneaking a bit. You're going to be asking for a lot of engagement, right? You're going to be asking for fights before you're ready to fight. So again, that might be a little bit too much, and so going on high on that amount of enemies very high. That is totally doable. Enemy health very high. You're going to burn down a little more ammo. That's okay. That's not horrible if you bring the white weapons out. These settings would be, to me, currently what we should do for realistic, but I know enemy health is high on realistic, and amount of enemies is, I believe, actually normal on realistic. Let's actually just check. So yeah, the economy is normal. Damage from enemies is high. Yep. Hunger's high. Damage. Yep. Anomalies. Tide intervals low. Wear rate on the guns is normal. Yeah, the vision that's high. Amount of enemies normal. Yeah. So at the very least, I think they should crank that to high. And if you want to make it harder, go very high. And enemy health is normal on realistic. I was not aware of that. So that, to me, let's crank up the vision distance and hearing distance. Well, I'm sorry. Let's crank up the amount of enemies. Let's crank up their health by 1, and detection time down by 1. So that going very high on everything. Based on that little sample, I mean, that's just too much. Your armor doesn't last more than 10 encounters. So anyway, this has been Old Man Gamer, doing a Saturday afternoon stream. I was wondering if this would actually get me some more views, and it actually, at the end here, I got a few extras. Interesting, but nobody's chatting. Not sure why. I got me an extra like, and I think I got a subscriber out of it, so I appreciate whoever did that. And I will be doing subsequent ones, and again, in comments or suggestions on other games that you might want to see me stream or do episodic recordings of, I'd be happy to do that. And any loadouts, anything you'd like me to see me try into the Radius 2 as it currently is, let me know. And other than that, everybody, get out there and enjoy yourselves.